Unfortunately, the reality that most people have created that they do not like is their fault. Fortunately, considering it is their fault, it is also in their power to change it. My name is Gill, and for the past 7 to 10 years, I've been on the self-development journey. I've coached fitness for 7 years. I also coach sales for Bruno Bairami, and I run my own online business full-time here in the Gold Coast, Australia. Now, before all of that, I also did not like my life. I was in a family environment that felt very emotionally unstable. My parents had a lot of conflict growing up, and I had a dream. I had a vision of exactly how I wanted my life to look. I saw myself helping other people. I saw myself being in shape. I knew for a fact that I was going to have those things. I knew for a fact that I would be working for myself. Everything in my current environment back then in high school, it started from the age of 15, where the awareness around my control of my circumstance really kicked in. And it started with fitness. So I remember one time I was in the school change rooms, and one of my friends had taken his shirt off, and I just saw an amazing six-pack. Something I really haven't ever seen at that point in time. And as you know, when you see something crazy, you start asking questions. How did you do that? Why didn't you tell me? All of these things. You know, for so long I'd gone through my upbringing always feeling isolated, always feeling like everyone had it easier than me. Socially, I was very, very awkward. I didn't seem to have any talents. So everything felt like there was just a wall between me and the version of myself that I wanted to be. It was very easy to play victim. So what I had done is that I had intentionally isolated myself to hide away from my fears. And at that moment, I had the choice. I had the choice to continue during school to go into the library and read during lunch breaks. Or I had the choice to go and start improving myself and start putting myself socially into certain circumstances and build up my courage. And that is when I had saw my friend in shape, I decided I'm going to start working out. This will help me get confident. So I started going through those circumstances, doing all in my power to take ownership of something in my control. I could get in shape, that was available to me. I could work out from home. And that's when the doors opened. And personal development, that journey started. I was working out, then I started learning how to be better in social circumstances, looking up videos. Yes, I looked up videos on how to be better socially, how to have a good dating life. I went through all of it, and I did pretty much things that people would think is very, very weird just to improve my level of bravery. Very, very weird, okay? And I had put myself intentionally through levels of humiliation and embarrassment to show myself that I can when I break through that wall, that imaginary wall, I can come out the other side and be an improved version and still be fine. And I proved that to myself over and over and over again. I'm not only getting better in my relationships, better socially, but more confident, in better shape. And it was a long learning curve, don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy. But it was the first sense of, hey, I am in control of my reality. It was when I had saw people online, I had saw my friend who I respected, that I thought, why not me? Why not me? So you have a choice to allow yourself to stay in that same circumstance that you're not happy with, and to avoid the things you are afraid of, to avoid the action that you know is going to help you create the reality that you dream about. You have a choice to do those things or to run. But just know this, something very tangible for you to take away with. Everything that you do in this life is created, number one, through your thoughts, number two, through your words, and number three, through your actions. And if you can start there with very simple steps, You have the thought and the vision of what you want. You have the words to start speaking it into existence. What you affirm is what you confirm. And then you have the actions behind it to go make it happen out here. You keep doing that in the right direction, you will get there. The same way that I had gone from nothing, seemingly, to everything that I have now. And not even what I have, who I am. Moving to another state, amazing circle around me, amazing place to live at, doing my passion as a career, in amazing shape. True level of confidence that doesn't need to go and prove himself to make himself love himself. And a true gratitude of life. And even to this day, I'll continue to set goals and live more. I am not perfect, and don't think by any means I am perfect. I'm not perfect. Based on your definition of perfection. Because I know certain spiritual views actually will say that we are all perfect. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is, don't think that I have had doubts along the way and continue to have doubts. The difference is what I do with them and how I choose to actually not listen to them. And you have the same option. You either listen to the doubts or you follow the vision and you live the vision. So just know your circumstance right now, if you really want it to change, it starts with you. No excuses.